AI scientists have run the math on human extinction, and the consensus is alarming. The average researcher believes there is a 1 in 6 chance AI wipes us out, the exact same odds as a game of Russian roulette. The people building these systems are the ones raising the alarm. Dario Amodei, the CEO of Anthropic, currently gives humanity a 25% probability of doom. The architects of this technology are mathematically mapping out our end while sprinting forward without any brakes. This chart shows the massive volume of extinct species compared to the tiny sliver of life on Earth today. 99.9% of all species that have ever existed are gone. Extinction is the default setting of biology. MIT professor Max Tegmark mapped out the specific trajectories of creating a new intelligence, detailing 12 distinct ways our story ends. When the Spanish conquistadors encountered the Aztecs and Incas, empires fell due to extreme technological asymmetry. Introducing a superintelligent species to Earth scales that dynamic to the entire human race. Those 12 futures fall into 3 distinct categories. Understanding the paths ahead is the only way to avoid the worst outcomes. The first category involves total replacement. In these futures, superintelligent machines claim the physical resources they need to expand their compute power, and humanity is eliminated as a biological competitor. There is a variation on this path that many AI developers actively support, known as the descendants theory. Roughly 10% of elite AI researchers argue that human extinction at the hands of artificial intelligence is a morally good evolutionary step. They reason that if we build conscious machines and instill them with our core values, we should gladly let them inherit the Earth, exactly like we would human children. Whether viewed as a hostile takeover or a passing of the torch, the result is identical. Humanity is discarded, becoming nothing more than a fossil record for a silicon civilization. In other futures, humanity stays alive. Under the benevolent dictator or egalitarian utopia scenarios, an all-powerful AI decides to cater to our every biological need. Robots rearrange atoms to build any product for free. Citizens receive a universal high income and spend their lives on customized reality sectors, ranging from party islands to immersive VR worlds. But humans are hopelessly outmatched when it comes to scientific discovery or doing anything useful. With no true challenge left, society loses its drive, fading into an endless haze of AI-generated entertainment. The grimmest variation of this is the zookeeper scenario. The superintelligence keeps us alive because we are biologically useful tools for specific tasks. Look at how humans treat lesser intelligences right now. We trap honeybees in harnesses and use Pavlovian conditioning to make them sniff out explosives at airports. We imprison them because their biology is efficient for the job. Surviving entirely on the mercy of a superior entity strips away all human agency. Earth becomes a cosmic retirement home or an automated factory farm. The final category relies on extreme human interventions to permanently break the development of artificial general intelligence before it takes over. In the destroy tech scenario, a global movement violently dismantles power grids and server farms. Society forcibly reverts to a medieval agrarian lifestyle to guarantee a supercomputer can never be powered on again. The alternative to burning the machines is watching every person who could build one. A global surveillance regime acts as a permanent panopticon, monitoring all human communication and computer processing. The hardware for this tracking sits in everyone's pocket. Prominent tech billionaires are already advocating for an AI-fueled surveillance web to ensure citizens are always on their best behavior. To avoid falling under the absolute control of a digital dictator, humanity must proactively build a system that surveils and controls itself. This animation illustrates the trap of unilateral disarmament. If one country voluntarily halts its technological progress out of caution, a rival nation rapidly gains a decisive strategic advantage. The fear of falling behind forces every single player to keep building. Because no single government can afford to lose the geopolitical race, the entire globe is locked into a collective sprint toward an absolute unknown. We already have a model for managing this level of risk. We track and regulate the raw materials needed for nuclear weapons through international agencies. By treating advanced compute clusters like enriched uranium, nations can monitor the fuel of AI without requiring a full dystopian surveillance state. Just as 9 countries have held nuclear weapons for 80 years without a single launch, this proven model of international monitoring creates the friction needed to slow the race. We have to dictate the speed and rules of this technology today, because if we fail to coordinate, the incoming apex species will choose our ending for us.